You need to start the podcast for yourself. I'm looking into the camera. Start a podcast for yourself to make sure you know what you want that podcast to be. Because when you start with a podcast and to say the things start to jump off, what happens, right? Now you at odds about how it's going to work, who's going to work, and if you're going to do a podcast with anybody, get it on paper. Who owns the name, right? Who owns the show? If somebody decides to leave, how they going to leave and how they can leave, because you just never know. That one clip that you do that goes viral and you start to make money from it, or you get a huge sponsorship. In between line, like the day I seen SGA, he's doing a parade, shirt off, walking around with you. That ain't gonna go great for the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's cool for the young crowd, but the commissioner, the owners, they don't want to see that.
And
he have a shirt on?
Well,
he ain't the only one that did that.
But I know what you're saying. When you talk about moral, we talk about moral clause, you talk about things that they're doing. It's like, okay, if you're gonna be the face of the brand, if you're gonna be what we are, what we gonna put out there, right? Mm-hmm. They want certain things. Now, here's my thing. This team that they have right now really has. They can either do one, two things. They can start another dynasty because they got 3 good years in them, or they can take them and break them up, which I think that they're going to end up doing. I think they may let them run one more, but I think they're going to break them up because what I feel sorry for is the Rockets trying to build this spaceship down in Houston.
I would say make sure you be aware, brand aware of what you're doing, and don't go for clickbait. Yeah. Build your brand. Clickbait will get you clicks, but it won't get you viewers. Understand what I said with that, right?
Bars.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Because when people come and watch you and you got a thumbnail that looks seductive or provocative, but then they get to the show and it's shit, right? They're not coming back to you.
But they feel like they've been
robbed.
But then even in this, because I was telling somebody, like right now at the news stage, okay, we have week number 7. Mm-hmm. And people have to understand that everything at the beginning, it has to be footed by you. The production, mm-hmm. the place, if you had to rent a place, mm-hmm. Your mics, everything, just even your ads, because I'm running my own commercial because I'm hopefully will gain from my product, but I don't have, because people want to know that somebody's gonna see it. They don't want to spend money on a show that only you and them gonna watch.
Right.
So you have to show them that you make a quality product. Mm-hmm. Pride too.
We have a podcast, but people want to know your life. People want to know how you're hurting, right? People want to know how you got your heart broke. People want to know, what happened in your family today, what happened at work. That's a podcast. If you had a bad day, you can just start it. How my day went, or when I got off work today. Do that for 15